What's up, YouTube world, man? So we are back once again with another video. Tonight was WWE NXT 2.0. This was the August 2nd edition of NXT 2.0, headlined by the Falls Count Anywhere match main event between Solo Sikoa and Wagner. Overall, solid show I thought tonight from NXT. Solid stuff tonight. We kicked things off to decide on who would be the new NXT Women Tag Team Champions. It was a fatal four-way elimination tag team match playa. Toxic Attraction, Gigi Jolin and JC Jane versus Caden Carter and Kachina Chance, the two women who won the match, versus Valentina Feroz and Yusa Leon and Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley. Honestly, to kick off this show, I thought it was a pretty solid matchup for the most part. Like, honestly, in no way, shape, or form did I really see Valentina and Leon, like, they weren't going to last, or, Ivy and Tatum, no offense to them. Like, we all kind of knew it was going to come down to Toxic Attraction and Caden Carter and them. But, like I said in the video earlier tonight, man, they finally won. Very long overdue, man. I mean, Kachana Chance and Caden Carter. The fact that it took them this long to get the titles, it's like, dang, like they should have been tag team champions a long time now. And hopefully, this can spark a new revolution, not just in NXT, but very well in the tag team division. Tag team looks good. So, good decision, great, solid match. But I thought putting the titles on them was a great decision. Next, we had Carmelo Hayes. Well, this was what was this, like an open challenge? Yeah, I think this was, yeah. Because he was like, whoever wants to come out first. I think he was even putting the North American Championship on the line. So Carmelo Hayes was like, whoever wants to come out, like legit step into the ring first, they'll get that opportunity. And before Giovanni Vinci comes out, like he's taking pictures and stuff, Nathan Frazier runs to the ring, kind of like Montez Ford last night on Raw. And I mean, these two go at it for a few minutes before, of course, we saw Carmelo Hayes get the win, mainly because of Giovanni and Trick Williams, obviously, of course. And yeah, so it seems like Giovanni Vinci's going to be entering a little feud now with Frazier, so we'll see what happens there. So next, after that, we had the Heat Wave Summit between the the NXT champion, the big man himself, Braun Breaker, and JD McDuff. Good God, man. I mean, this Heatwave Summit was something. Like, Braun was like, look, man, I've faced a lot of guys in the ring, but you were probably the smartest dude I'm probably ever faced in the ring. But like, the way they signed the contract, right? Now Braun signs the contract, typical contract, right? But this JD dude is like, oh, I could tolerate the pain. I endure pain, right? This dude literally like stabs his finger in blood. Like he signs the thing in blood with his finger bleeding and everything. And I'm just like, even Braun was like, bro, what are you doing? Even I was like, dude, what in the world? So this JD dude is something, man. Like I'm really interested to see how their title match is gonna go at Heatwave. Mandy Rose versus Saray. There's really nothing I can really say about this match. This match was just, it was just that. Mandy Rose gets the win, obviously, because you can't have Mandy Rose lose this close to Heatwave. Zoe Stark does come out, try to help her out. After all that, I mean, we get Duke Hudson and Adam, I think. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name, I really do, but Axum gets the win there. Duke actually attacked him before them. That's what led to this match happening in the first place. Creed Brothers defend their titles against Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, or Stacks for short. Yeah, Roderick Strong was supposed to be like there. Like he was like, I was running late, but I'll be there by ringside. And as we saw, he wasn't there by ringside. He did tweet, but as we saw, and Apollo Crews did respond to the tweet, so it seems like those two are going to be going at it pretty soon. But solid tag team match, I thought. The only reason why the Creed Brothers retained their titles was because we saw the returning Santos Escobar, which was really cool to see. And as we saw later on the night, Santos Escobar and Tony D'Angelo is most definitely going to put their feud to rest. One final meetup, none of their boys, the gal, like just them one-on-one, mano a mano. Joey Gacy versus Brooke Jensen. This wasn't really anything. Joey Gacy gets the win. Clearly, he was cutting a promo, clearly talking about Cameron Grimes. Alba Fryer versus Lash Legend. Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't necessarily bad. Like, I know a lot of NXT fans don't necessarily like Lash Legend, but I thought she did okay tonight. Alba Fryer does get the win there. Let's see. After all that, we get the main event, man. Von Wagner versus Soul Sikoa Falls Count Anywhere match. I thought this was match of the night. This was a really, really good matchup here, man. Regardless of how you feel about Von Wagner. I know a lot of people, he's another one a lot of people don't necessarily like, which I could kind of see why. But I mean, this wasn't a bad match. You know, Solo Sequoia does get the win, which was, you know, it made sense. And, you know, again, it was a really, really good main event. But overall, if you want my overall opinion on what I felt about NXT 2.0 tonight, it was just, yeah, it was just, for the most part, it's like, man, if I'm being kind of honest, like, you know, like solid matches, you know, other matches is just, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I felt about it. But, yeah, really, really good main event, though. And, of course, the build up to Heat Wave, of course. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of NXT 2.0. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.